Previously on Feed the Beast.
Is that good noise or bad noise? I can't tell.
All the people with 2 completely working legs in this car, you're one of them.
No, I heard it again. Hey, come out of there.
Wax sticks his head out.
No, it's Raccoon. Keep going as you were.
My name's Kick. This here is Scratch. Hey, we know the area real well. You give us something for us and we'll make it worth your while. The guys around here eat the Minotaurs for breakfast. You ever hear the Maelstrom?
Sprocket, they might be bad, or we're badder.
You think, guys, these...
Kid, we're hard as fuck.
And as soon as you have it up enough to sneak underneath it, you hear, hold it right there, guys.
And now.
Am I still on your shoulder? Oh shit, I am.
Yep. So you gotta wait for Sprocket to turn around.
I want a concentration check from Spitfire specifically.
27.
Very
sir.
good.
That's Seaman's voice. We got y'all dead to rights.
Can you see him?
Perception check.
And similarly, can we see them?
Perception checks.
That's a 20 for Spitfire.
18 for Wax.
No one beats a 21?
No one
No,
beats a 21.
7.
Spitfire just
No, you can't.
you can feel Spitfire's entire body just
Yeah.
stiffen, and he runs cold, and he doesn't speak.
Now, the way here has you in her sights, and Nod has his bow trained on one of your throats. I'm not going to tell you which one. So, thank you for opening up the parking garage. Now, if you kindly leave, we'll be taking what's inside.
Spitfire just kind of slowly turns to look at Wax. His eyes are just wide.
And then you hear a female voice, James, and you see a woman come out from the shadows. Z-Man's like, the fuck are you... Oh, shit.
No.
Z-Man comes out from the shadows, and a gruff, older fella with roughly hewn stubble, graying stubble around his face, and from what you can tell so far, a seriously underdeveloped sense of humor, approaches the top of the ramp. With him, a woman with jet black hair, which is slowly lightening to a red, which is intensifying over the next few minutes. To the shade, very similar to the one that Spitfire likes to wear.
So Spitfire is still on Sprocket's shoulders at this point.
What is happening? I can see past you, Spitfire.
And he just lets out a big, big sigh. And he just kind of pulls the balaclava down. He's still got the hoodie on.
You're supposed to be dead. And the way goes, yeah. How about that? You're supposed to be dead, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Things went differently. And he just kind of taps Sprocket to like...
Hang on.
He winces as he hits the floor.
How about you tell me about that, Jimmy? This doesn't change anything, okay? You guys are still gonna split. We're through. All right?
What, things aren't going according to your plan again?
You shut your mouth. You broke my rules. You paid the price.
What are you going to do,
Okay.
leave me for dead here again? Just because you don't get your way?
Did you try and flatline Jimmy because we had a thing going? That's fucking cold, man. I can't believe you did that. And she comes over to join your side. She comes over to you, and she throws her arms around you.
I couldn't come back to the hot zone. If I did, you were going to get flatlined yourself. Wasn't by choice.
That's fucking cold, Z.
Sprocket would whisper to Wax. Looks like Hot Zone is here. Wink. No? Okay. Not
Wax stares at the man at the top of the ramp, hands by his side, ready to pull a pistol, ready to fucking go.
Shortly afterwards, a younger man, Nod, only referred to moments ago, he's now come out of the shadows. And the thing about these three is they're kitted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in dark greys, urban Pixelated camo, great for breaking up shapes in this kind of environment. They have gas masks around their necks, and this is what they do. They pick through these areas, and they come kitted for stealth and with good gear. So the Way is here with, she's carrying a heavy SMG,
Damn right
machete,
she is.
and a couple of gas grenades of some kind on her belt. Z-Man has an assault rifle and a mean-looking police baton.
Okay.
He's got frag grenades on his belt. And the younger one,
Nod.
kid with shaved head, has a modern compound bow with sophisticated modern arrows and a combat knife at his belt. He is placid and quiet. He's very difficult to get a read on. Should you want to try with the human perception?
I'll go for that. He remembers Nod. 27 on 2 crits.
This is the guy with no empathy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
was
noticed
gonna
that.
say.
This is why he has the voice. This is why he has the voice stress analyzer as well, because he's usually not good at this shit.
So you don't just read Nod. You read the whole situation. They're people you're familiar with. You have tech in your head that lets you
Kind of analyze their voice as well.
Like, it puts their emotions into language you're better able to understand. Ones and zeros.
Yeah.
So, Nod's relationship to these two is like they're his parents, but these two aren't together.
No.
Z-Man wanted to be with her, but it never worked out. But they're still a crew. Nod is now caught
It's the divorced parents situation.
instantly, and
Yeah.
he is, you can detect, really, really unsure about what the next 10 minutes are going to go like for him and where he's going to end up after this.
He finally notices Nod, just looks up at Nod, who's got his gun trained on.
The guns aren't held up to you guys.
Good,
No.
so they're...
The situation has gone into a social standoff.
Yeah.
They're not like ready to fucking
Yeah,
kill
yeah.
you. It's more about bad blood come back.
Yeah.
You know?
But bad words can stuff can
they
pop
can.
off.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
definitely can.
Buddy, Nod, how you doing right now?
It's interesting day so far.
Yeah, it's probably going to get a lot more interesting. I've been a little bit worse for wear myself.
I just need someone to tell me what the hell's going on.
You're a Z-Man? You're a buddy? Yeah, he didn't enjoy the fact that I'd found a little bit of light at the end of a shit tunnel.
He says no relations in the crew. Keep us focused.
Yeah, well,
You broke my goddamn rules.
and so instead of coming up to me, he put me on a mission. I got the goods. I did my job because I'm good at my job because I always did what was best for the clan. And then he popped me. He left me within an inch of my life. He kicked me out of the hot zone, and he said, and here's the real kicker, he said that if I stepped foot in the hot zone again, if he laid eyes upon me, the Way, well, she's the one that has to follow the light at the end of the tunnel. How's that for leadership?
Nod looks at Z-Man. Is that true? He looks down. You know, people have been dropping off after the last couple of years, and I think I get why now. That's just cold. We're supposed to be family. He walks over and joins your group. And Z-Man is forced to slink away. On his own. No more crew.
What just happened? I mean, obviously, I can tell from social cues, but I mean, I'm sure Wax here would like an update.
The Way is so sorry. She's so sorry. She didn't know.
He kind of shakes it off, and he...
Do you want to roll a human perception? Because they're involved. Does Wax try and explain?
I don't think he does.
Yeah,
I think
just
he's like
Drama. No,
well,
sorry.
yeah, he's like this is family stuff, but I have family stuff
Two.
too. So he's kind of emotionally
I'm
saving
sorry, I
himself.
come from happy family.
Yeah.
18.
The Way and Jimmy, Spitfire to you, they're a bit of a... They're the opposites attract thing.
Yeah.
Her hair is bright fucking red now. And apart from all the apologies and the wonder that you're still alive, she is bright and zippy and irrepressible to Spitfire's contained, direct, controlled. They have this thing, it seems, already coming back that works.
It's almost as if she reminds you of Avid.
They give each other shit.
Vlad, I remember our ballet. It went just like this. The two lovers separated, but then they come back together. The curtain falls. There are pyrotechnics. I see now. Very interesting.
Spitfire takes off his gloves. And he's just like, I think these belong to you.
The token of love, Vlad. Look. She's going to take it. Is she going to cry tears still?
They look good on you. You keep them. They're yours. I got a new pair. Nod says, hey, I don't know about you guys, but this is sweet, but we should get off the street.
Let's go.
So you guys will duck
in
under
and Hender.
into the...
Is there a way to close it now, or I'm just thinking I don't want anyone coming in after us?
It'll take about 10 minutes. You can winch it down. Yeah.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, up on shoulder.
you managed to pull it down over the 10 minutes, bit by bit, to get that last gap down. And then silence under there. You're closed off from the street, and your torches find a large space, reaches about 150 meters back. It's a big underground parking complex.
Right, let's start investigating.
The Way and Nod are like, what's going on? Why are you here?
It looks over at Wax.
I'm just here because Wex said.
Are you just here scavving?
Sorta.
Okay, well...
So a little bit more personal than that.
All right. We've been looking in this place hoping that maybe there's some cars down here, and there are some old pre-war cars down here. Not many, but their eyes light up looking at those. They're like, well, that's our plan. We're going to start looking through these.
Looks over at them and just says, we all get out of this alive. Looks like you guys are in need of a home. I may have somewhere you can be.
Okay, well, few too many close scrapes these last few weeks, so we might take you up on that offer. Just whatever you're doing down there, don't get yourself killed now, okay?
One broken leg's enough.
Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, I got this. Speed heal vial.
Hey! How do speed heals work?
Doubles your natural healing rate.
Oh, cool. Okay.
It'll be handy in the long run.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Give me your perception checks as you move around. It goes down another layer, but it's totally caved in.
20 for Spitfire.
20 for Wax.
16 for Sprocket.
Above a maintenance door, in a far corner of the space, stenciled in gold, ever so small, is a pair of wings. You see it as it catches your torchlight.
Yep. Wax signals to the others to circle up to that exit.
What is it?
That's where we need to go.
Yeah.
All right.
It's locked. DV 15. Or 15 HP if you want to just smash it with a sledgehammer.
Spitfire,
he's about
please.
he has his tools out ready to go.
Please. Do I just run at it and just tackle it again?
Quickly gets out of the way.
Do it.
What would that be again?
Just attack it. Just roll damage. I can't miss.
Oh, yeah.
Just roll your sledgehammer damage.
15.
Hey.
In one blow, you smash the door off its hinges and it just falls full length into the corridor behind.
I imagine Spitfire was right next to the door with his tools out ready to go.
Do it. Boom. I am really tired of doing things quietly.
Wax steps past both of them and steps in over the door.
It's a warren of pipeline corridors, but you can follow
little gold
wings through the guts of the areas under a skyscraper that are necessary to pump water, pump air, and manage power. And following that trail, every so often now you know what to look out for, catching in the light of your torch. It's those wings until it opens out into a cavernous pump room. In the far corner is a caged elevator, dusty and long disused. The car itself is not in the room. Looks like it must be beyond that hole in the ceiling where the caged elevator shaft leads up into.
He'll do a bit of a scan of the room. Last time they got into a big cavernous place, he almost got shot.
You're just doing a quick kind of look around the room?
Yeah, before they
a perception check. Yeah.
26, another crit.
A torch sweep of the room reveals it to be quiet and empty.
Looks good.
Does it look like it's been used before? As in recently, within the last 8 hours? Nope. Damn.
So we need to go up?
Yeah. All right. Let's do this. Wax will kind of take a second and then call the elevator.
Nothing happens.
Fuck.
Maybe if you get on my shoulder, Spitfire, again, I can launch you forward.
It's about 30 meters up, so good luck with it.
I would come back down, and he looks at his leg.
Is there a access ladder or...
I
You
saw
might
the
need
third
a
one.
reveal object check
A real
reveal
object?
check. If you're looking for something hidden,
Yes, that's 16.
you spend some time looking. You feel like the instinct is correct, but nothing yet.
Does it look like there's
Right,
any...
could you two give me a hand having a look around this place?
What are you looking for?
Just something out of place.
Would I be able to use Vlad to search for any little things in the room, like with animal handling?
Give me an animal
Yeah.
handling check.
Yeah.
Give me an
Because,
animal
you know-
handling check. If you pass, you will add a +1 to that reveal. How are you going to try and help?
You know, maybe he might try a bit of like deduction, like trying to figure out like what, based on
Yep.
the room and the layout and such, where would these things be that would help them?
20?
Yep, so it's a +1.
It was 15.
Just the +1.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
quite enough. Yeah. So you spend 10 minutes looking, and then you turn to your friends. You're like, I know there's something hidden here.
Give me a hand.
Can't find it.
Yeah.
There's a way forward from here.
+1 is 19.
Does Vlad find something?
He's a rat. Rats are very
No, that's what
clever
I mean.
little
Like, because
creatures.
he aided. So
Yeah.
Vlad helps you, and he is sitting on top of a previously overlooked electrical cabinet, which, when you throw open, has a screen mounted in there.
Just there.
And as the doors open, you hear the little
The hiss of electricity.
that little squeak,
almost
that
like white noisy
that
type.
white
Yeah.
noisy,
Yeah.
revealing itself line by line on the screen.
Mhm.
Hey kid, welcome to the Labyrinth. I built it myself. I've left some useful tools inside. Watch out for the Minotaur. I'll see you in the tower.
What's the Minotaur?
I'm going to net run this bad boy. So,
Oh, thank God it's a net running Minotaur. Fuck. Holy shit. I mean, we're in the hot zone. It's radiation. There could be anything.
Wax, as soon as you interface with your deck, Bartmoss stretches himself inside your mind.
Hey, what we doing?
we're not doing anything. I'm doing something.
Was this CityNet? That was the deal. You uploading me?
This isn't CityNet.
That was the agreement we had.
Yeah, I'm getting there. There's things I have to do. You think the first thing I'm going to jack into is going to be CityNet?
Well, I kind of hoped, yeah. You seemed pretty terrified of me, and I thought you'd want to get rid of me pretty quick.
Is that what I seemed?
That's what everyone seems when I run into them and then burn their brains out.
You won't get to CityNet that way, though.
What are we doing here?
I'm doing something.
Okay.
I will jack into...
Can I just have a quick question about net running? Like, so he's in the net and he's talking. Do we see him talking and just hear no response?
Wax can choose to sub-vocalize if he
Oh,
prefers.
cool. Yeah.
Or he can speak out loud.
From a scene point of view and from a kind of coolness point of view, I think, you see little mouth flickers.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
if-
Cool.
Like someone is in a dream state.
Yeah, I was going to say
Yeah.
almost like being in a dream where you can see that they're alert. Yeah.
Otherwise, it's very awkward. Like, you know, when you're there in front of a phone conversation, it's like, we don't really have that.
It's sort of like you're in front of someone who's sleep talking, but is
that's
fully
horrifying.
conscious of you in that space.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, he can see both of you.
You dip into the lobby, and it's exactly how you'd expect.
Yeah.
It is Greek-themed.
Mm-hmm.
Doric columns and ancient stonework.
A lot of marble.
And the first thing there is a skunk.
Fuck off. First thing.
First thing is a skunk. Can you outspeed it?
For the
Let's
layman.
see.
What is it? What is a skunk?
is a skunk.
Animal.
A skunk is a little black ice that if you get hit by it, you get -2 to all your slide checks.
Right, okay.
You get a bit of skunk stink on you, and it makes it easier for other programs to follow you around the net.
Okay. What's it look like?
A skunk.
Oh.
It's like a cartoon
Yeah.
skunk. It's a cartoon
it's
skunk
Pepe Le
that
Pew.
walks on its hind legs, actually. So it's a little friendly skunk guy who's like,
I love it. I want in.
Hello. Oh, I like you so much. Pepe Le Pew?
You might even...
Yeah, Pepe Le Pew.
4 speed.
Yeah, I beat it.
Sorry, 6 speed.
I
my bad.
crit.
Yeah, you
Oh.
I'm irritated by this.
Bartmoss says,
Do you want me to trivialize this for you?
I don't want you to do anything for me.
I can see what you're going for right down. I can just go get it.
Yeah, no. I'm
You
fine.
sure, like, why would you bother to do this? You want the elevator push? I can go do that.
No, I'm doing this myself.
I am running out of patience with you, kid.
You can blow my brains out if you want, but you will not leave where we are. The two people I'm with will not.
pick you up. And it would be another 100 years.
You think I have a sense of self-preservation?
The way I'm talking, do you think I do?
Let's see how this plays out.
Good response. Good fucking
Yeah.
response. I was almost going to make you roll a check, and I was like, no, you got it. You fucking got it. That was cool as shit.
Yeah.
My voice stress analyzer says he's telling the truth.
You hear that? Maybe you hear that bit out loud, and you're like,
Yeah.
whoa, he just said something bad.
Man, that was
Ooh, I have no idea what's going on, but it's cool no matter what.
Yeah, you see Wax in meat space start scowling.
And you know for a fact that he could trivialize this thing for you.
He could
just do it instantly.
He could wipe me.
He could
This
trivialize
is
it.
a god-like
Yeah.
thing
Yeah.
that I have, and it is terrifying. But brave face, because
And this is a personal fucking journey.
and it's mine. This is my
Good.
dad.
Good.
You're also right, though, and it's kind of like a deal with a demon where it's like, it also needs you. It needs
Yes.
someone. It needs a living host to get
Yeah.
itself around. So
Yeah.
you do have a big bargaining
Yeah.
card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting dynamic. I love it. So the skunk's too slow, but it will try and follow you around and give you a hug every turn. Unless you
him.
slide.
I'm going to try and... Yeah, I'm going to slide.
He got an 8.
I got a 9.
Not only do you dance out of the way of him, you disappear without him even seeing where you went.
Beautiful.
There's a password here, DV6.
Before we do that, I am going to activate some of my programs. I'm going to activate my Talaria, also known as my Speedy Gonzalez. I'm going to activate my Sia. A scrying pool appears next to me.
Your scrying pool, yeah. Cool. There's a very easy DV6 backdoor here.
Beautiful. I'm going to crack this. I am going to crack this with a 13.
So you're past the skunk on level 1. You're past the password on level 2. What do you do next?
Time to Pathfind. 13.
Left or right?
Left.
Bounces off a password on the 3rd floor. Then on the right fork, you've got a scorpion. Then you've got 3 ravens
Under the
waiting
scorpion.
under the scorpion, and then it splits again. Where do you want to look at? You got one more floor of knowledge, left or right?
So that was on the right-hand side?
So
That split?
Right hand.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You're
So-
on the right hand side of the first split.
Yeah, so then left after that.
There is a file there for an advanced cyberdeck design.
Nice.
Well, let's crack this password first.
On the left side?
Yeah, on the left.
You dip down, it's a DV8, slightly harder.
9. Then
Do
I'm
you want to look below?
Pathfind. Yep.
Yep.
That's a 10 on Pathfinding, so four levels.
Below you is the end of that branch, a file, DV8. In it is something called string.
Nice.
Yep. I think I get it.
Very useful. In a labyrinth, string.
Yes.
Anything else? That's it?
That's where it bottoms out.
Great. I'm going to go down.
DV8 for the file.
Yep. On a 13.
As you open up the file, it morphs itself into a net artifact, like a program that hovers beside you as a clue of string.
Beautiful.
That's where the word clue comes from, by the way, guys.
As in, like, that's what a
ball
whole
of, an old ball of string was called a clue. And because Theseus used the clue to get himself out,
Yeah.
following clues is where we get the word clue. On this run, your slides have a +5.
Fuck yes. That's going to get me past those goddamn ravens. Hell yeah.
He said he left some useful tools
He
for
really
you.
did. I dig
Ravens
on that.
deadly? We haven't met ravens yet, have
Ravens suck.
They suck.
In
there's
life, but what about in the
there's
net?
3 of them.
Hey,
If they hit you, they automatically derez one of your defending programs.
There's 3 of them.
And they do 1d6 brain damage.
Yeah.
So 3d6 brain damage.
Yeah.
They
Their main
suck.
thing is that they have not great attack and very poor defense.
Yeah.
Good.
So they're easy to smash through. Not a lot of res health either. So here you are on, this is the bottom of this branch on level 4.
Back up. Back down.
So first thing you're going to run into is the Scorpion. With a speed of 6, he gets a 8.
I outspeed it.
Because while you've got Black Ice following you, it's important now we track which round you're on.
Yes.
I'm going to call that your first... no, you haven't
No,
done an
it's
action.
no action
This
yet.
is a brand new round.
That's
no
right.
actions yet. So you're on the floor with the Scorpion. You've dodged its first attack.
Right. So there are 3 ravens below. I don't want to carry a scorpion following me, so I'm actually going to deal with it first.
Yep.
I am going to use my sword on it.
It gets a 9 on defense.
I attack with 11.
Oh, that was a really good defense. It's only got a defense value of 2, so he rolled really well.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
you're
better.
You are determined.
I've got my sword out.
Yeah.
I've got my string with me. I've got my Talaria on my feet, and I've got my Sears pool following me.
it's like you're
You're all out of bubblegum.
a goddamn hero of old.
Greek myth.
Yeah.
And I do 11 damage.
Leaving it with 4 res left.
I am then going to use my banhammer on it.
You got a 3.
Okay, great. I rolled pretty bad, but I still beat it. And I do 2d6, and
Destroy
I do 11, and I destroy it.
It just splits apart into
Just like cubey.
voxel cubes.
I love it.
Yeah,
I pull out my sword, I slash it, I bring out a big flaming hammer, and I smack it. I'm
Great.
going to let my round reset,
yeah. You take a moment.
so my programs can be used again, and then I'm going to send down again to
3
these
ravens.
fucking ravens.
So all 3 of them get a speed go at you.
And
sort
I
of
have to defend each of them.
individually.
right?
Yes. So the first one is 11.
Yeah. I beat that.
Nice.
Second one is a 12.
I do not beat that.
Have you got any defenders running?
I don't have any defenders. I have 2 other programs, though.
6 brain damage.
Whoa, fuck me. What does that look like from an
In the
outside
meat
perspective?
space.
Just like contortion of the face.
Just
like,
the nerve endings
Yeah.
firing and a twitch from the head and the neck.
feels like it's someone being electrocuted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Something's
It
going
really looks
down in there,
unpleasant.
but I don't know what.
Yeah, this is why I stay out of the net.
Third one.
Ooh, 12 again.
I beat that.
Hey! What did you
Yeah.
roll?
I rolled a 15.
God damn.
I have my Talaria, my Speedy Gonzalez.
Oh, yeah.
So you've taken your brain damage.
Yep.
Ow.
Not great.
Now what?
6 points of brain damage. I'm going to slide once, because I can only slide once. I'm going to slide away from one of them.
Up.
Up.
Down.
Up.
Left. Right.
Up, absolutely. Because I don't want to slide into the asp that's lying below.
Cool. Problem is, though, if you slide up, you are going to leave them on the floor you're on right now, again laying in wait.
That's
so when
all
you
right.
come back through this way,
That's right.
it'll get to attack you again.
One will. That's right. But I can deal with 2 rather than dealing with 3.
Okay. Yep.
Not bad. Lure them out because
Yeah.
they're, I mean, like birds.
Yeah.
It's
okay,
kind of
yeah.
like they're attacking all at once. Whereas if you just had one bird
Yeah,
one on
yeah, I
one,
get
it's
you,
a
I
lot
get you.
easier.
So
Duck into the house and bring a bird with you.
I'm
Yeah.
going to try and slide away from this one
Leave
of these.
one of them on floor 4.
That's
Yep.
right.
Yeah, go for it. Ooh, I got a 15 on perception.
Yeah, I rolled a 14 with my +5.
All 3 of them follow you up to floor 3.
Right.
2 more actions.
I can only attempt 1 slide a turn. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use my sword, 7.
Easily beats that.
Yep.
Do you want to jack out?
No,
Start again?
no way. And then I'm going to use my banhammer on it as well.
Smash.
11
8. So you hit one of the 3 ravens.
with a banhammer,
With a banhammer.
dealing 4 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Top of the initiative, they make their attacks at me.
Can you color them? 3 different ravens, just so we can differentiate.
Red, blue, green.
Red, blue, green. Red one's damaged.
Red raven, a 9.
12. So it misses
Blue,
me.
Blue raven, 10.
8. It hits.
4 brain damage.
Fucking Christ.
Jesus.
Third one, 10.
12. All right.
You're doing all right.
My action. Trying to slide away from one of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Succeed.
Okay, great. I slide away from 1. 2 still follow me. I slide up.
Yep. So you slide back into the lobby, which is just an empty password floor that you've backdoored.
I will slide away from the blue raven.
Great.
So that I've got the weak red one following me. I'm then going to use my sword program on the red one.
Defense of 5.
Attack of 6.
You hit.
Yes.
Nice.
I deal dickloads of damage. 17 points of damage.
More feathers fly as you slice through the armored raven's form with your virtual sword.
I'm then going to use my banhammer on the green raven.
Fuck it up, Chris.
Fails its defense completely.
12. I rolled 2 6s.
Three
Very happy.
left.
3 res left. Green goes for its attack at 9.
Nope. Miss.
Great, your go.
Sword.
Dick, loads of damage.
Defense of 8.
Attack of 8. Defender wins. Banhammer.
Defense of 7.
Attack of 8. I rolled a 4 again.
Oh!
2d6.
Finish it.
8. Bonk.
Smash!
It's like the meme from the TikToks.
Yeah.
The bonk. I give a big ban. I bonk it. All right.
That was close. Feeling okay?
Hey, this is what I do.
Looking a little fried.
Man, chill.
He has, materialized himself by
Yeah,
this point.
yeah.
All he's doing at this point is standing behind your shoulder, and occasionally he'll, create a little bit of virtual popcorn and just toss it into his mouth.
What a dick.
What a dick.
He's a total
He really is
dickbag.
the devil on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Totally is, yeah.
Hey, all good.
Sure,
And
yeah.
in the meat world, he'll wipe blood that's trickling from his nose.
How do the two of you feel about this? This is
Spitfire
15,
literally
20
has this
seconds
look on
in.
his face. Just like, that's not right.
It's not how you should interface with machine.
It's you work in conjunction with them. You do not go into them.
Side them
That's
with
like
your brain.
It's like sacrilege almost.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
that's fucked.
I feel like Sprocket is very concerned. I mean, she wouldn't really have the concept of
It's known in your world
Yeah,
what Netrunners
but, like,
do, but maybe you haven't seen it firsthand.
Never-
Someone actually take brain damage.
yeah. Like she's seen fights, plenty
Yeah.
of them, but not like something like that where it's like you're bleeding by
And the twitching as well is
invisible
pretty
assailants.
just-
So I feel like she's just kind of like a boxing, like a,
The tournament,
coach.
the cornerman.
yeah, like a coach, just like kind of like give him a little back
massage
rub,
on the
like
shoulder.
you can do it, Wax. Whoever got you give him what for.
I assume you're going to reset your turn.
I'm going to reset my turn, and I'm going to head down and find that raven.
And you get a nice little
It's going
shoulder
to
rub.
make an attack at me.
Speed of 8.
Beat that
You beat it.
with 10. 3 actions. Sword.
Defense of 10.
12 to hit. Only 8 damage. Banhammer.
Defense
That will
of
probably miss.
11.
Yep. And then I am going to give it a little zap.
Give it a zappity doodah. Defense of 9.
I miss with an 8. Okay, so I hit it once with my sword and then miss a few times.
10.
That'll hit. Yep. That's bad.
Oof.
2.
That's less bad.
Brain damage.
It's not good, though.
No.
My 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Sword.
Sword. Defense of 12.
I miss with an 11.
Jesus.
I'm rolling really well today. Defense of 7.
Defender wins. Zap.
Defense of 5.
Hit.
Good.
With a 10. I deal 6 damage with my zap.
It's still got one left.
Attacks. Oh, that's 12 attack.
That's a hit.
1 brain damage. It's really incongruous how this cartoon raven causes you physical nerve pain, but that's the nap.
That's the nap.
You know what it feels like as well is that, the more you interface with a computer and a computer program, the more it learns you as well.
Yeah.
It's like the longer you're in a fight with it, the worse it is for
Yeah.
you.
Also, like, the more you kind of open yourself up to the idea of, like, I'm physically fighting a AI, is kind of the more the coding kind of works to affect you.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm going to attack with my sword. Hey, I'm going to hit.
Got a 9, so
I've got a crit.
Great, yeah.
Great.
I have a request. When you slice it,
Yeah.
can you use the quip, "That's so Raven"?
I've got my own quip. Thank you for the
I
suggestion.
hear you. I hear you.
So here's my quip. Wax will pull out his sword and cut this fucking raven in two and say quietly to himself, fuck off.
The other Nickelodeon show.
It fucks off.
Good.
Cool. Here you are on level 3. There's an empty level 4 below you. There are 2 level 5s, one of which has an asp, and below it is a level 6 with an advanced cyberdeck design.
I'm going to head down there. I'm not going to attack the asp until it's my reset of turn.
You try to go past that asp. He gets his speed attack on you. 11.
11. Defender wins.
Cool. The asp dives at your deck. And you duck out the way.
Thankfully for my Talaria, thanks to my Talaria, I'm
Yeah.
carried out of the way
enough, yep.
by my winged sandal.
Thank
Yeah.
Which is also a
goodness,
lovely
'cause
Greek thing.
otherwise this would have been a very Cleopatra.
Yeah, that's right.
Am I right?
Mark
Am I
Antony.
right?
I am
our
going to
philosophers
use
here.
my sword with an 11.
Totally fails its defense.
That is 13 points of damage.
Got 2 res left.
I'm going to use my banhammer.
Totally fluffs its defense.
So I fluff my attack.
Oh.
Yeah, you win.
Okay.
Rob
Oh.
minus 7.
God. Well, it
Jesus.
ducks into the banhammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's clumsy.
I'm
It
also
jukes.
clumsy.
You jive.
I
it
trip.
works out.
It trips. It trips into me.
Sword goes
Success.
through it.
Smash.
There isn't a quip.
So you smash it through the middle, and it de-reses from the middle out to the ends. Down to the,
Ooh,
like a
yeah,
the
candle.
head
yeah.
and the neck before it.
I head down and grab this item.
So you don't need to ID it. It's not been encrypted. It's just sitting there, and it's a advanced cyberdeck design. You'll need some time to actually look at it to
Yeah.
see what's so advanced about it, and obviously build it if you want to. But
Yeah.
there's another split below you.
I am firstly going to pathfind. That is 9.
So that's
Two.
2 floors. Which way would you like to look?
Yeah,
first?
2 floors. Let's go left.
Left, the first floor has a black ice in the shape of a Minotaur.
God damn
And
it.
below it is a control node. It controls
The elevator.
the elevator
Hey.
to the
Of course.
tower.
Of course, the Minotaur is guarding the most important part in the labyrinth.
Yes.
Well, you don't get a Minotaur to just sit on its ass.
That's right.
And your dad put that there, yes?
Yeah, of course he did.
Yes.
Not just for me, but for anyone
For
else
anyone,
trying.
yeah.
Just give me your interface.
Yeah. As a roll,
Yeah.
13.
Great. Good roll. The Minotaur has some similarities to other programs you're at. In kind of composition, it's a bit like a lich.
Okay.
So it's got high perception, 8, so it will follow you around.
Yep.
But it is slow, 2. Strong on the attack with a 6. Defense, not so good, 2, because it's aggressive. It does a steady 1d6 to your brain, but the feature that you pick out is that it must be de-resed for you to reach floor 8.
It has
Okay.
to be defeated.
Must be defeated first.
With that in mind, I am going to do what I was going to do anyway, which is pathfind the other way.
Yeah, go for it.
That is a 15. That's 8 floors of knowledge.
Holy shit.
There is a password below you.
Fuck. What a waste of a good roll.
Yeah.
I'm just going to unlock this password,
Okay.
first and foremost. That's a 13.
Yeah, easy. You don't know what's below you. There's another floor below you.
Pathfind that. 12. 4
It's
levels.
the last floor, and it's a file.
Womp. Have a look at this. What's this?
DB8.
Defender wins. I don't know what it is. I'm going to try it again. Look,
Yeah.
it takes a while. It takes me like a good 12 seconds of looking at this thing being like, what the fuck are you?
What are you? In a similar way to the file you opened up before, this one opens up to be a net artifact available to you on this run. It forms over your feet in the exact form of your customized Speedy Gonzales. It's even called Talaria.
Hey.
You and your dad think very much alike.
Nice.
+5 speed while in this net run.
As it's a net artifact and I have a program running as a booster, they would stack.
They stack, yeah.
Fuck
He's
yeah.
left you tools to finish the labyrinth.
Fuck yeah.
So what is your speed already with your Talarias?
With my Talaria, it's +2. Plus my interface is 4. So it's 6.
6.
Plus the 5 makes it 11. Right. Fleet of foot. I'm going to go up the rest of the rest and explore down the other side.
So you go back up to the 4th.
Yes.
Do you want to pathfind down
Yeah, I
to
wanna
the
pathfind.
other one? Yeah,
Yep.
pick me a pathfind.
That is a 13. So 4 levels.
There's a file below you, an asp below that, a hellhound below that, and another file below that.
Okay, I'm going to grab that file.
The first one.
Yep. I'm going to investigate it first.
Level 5 on the far right branch, DB8. I'm
Yep,
going to let
13.
you. Great. It's kid photos of you.
Oh.
Some kind of embarrassing, some kind of sweet.
How does Wax feel?
Well, you see, instead of blood dripping from Wax's mouth, there's a little tear that comes from under the goggles that he's wearing. There's like 10-year-old Wax with a really bad quality cyberdeck doing a net run in-house, so there's no chance of black ice or brain damage or
they're
anything like that.
muted black ice that
Yeah,
can't hurt
yeah,
you. Yeah,
like little can we make
frogs and things.
Can we make a little? It's a photo from in a net run,
Yeah.
so it's like Frogger, like it's a little baby Frogger,
My
and
first
like
net run.
yeah, and Wax is made himself look really like how he wants to look,
Yeah.
in the net run,
Which
so
is-
he's like
More like he looks now.
yeah, which is what he kind of looks like now.
No. Oh no.
You can't get an emotional content into a net run. Hold my beer.
My first net run. It's beautiful.
Ain't that sweet? Sorry, was I not meant to look at those? I think the stuff you're looking for is at the bottom of this branch. Do you want me to go get it for you?
I'm gonna kill you after this. Just know that.
Okay.
People know your name now. People know, Bartmus.
Yeah, everybody knows my name. They always have. Master Netrunner.
People are gonna be talking about Wax for a long time. You're gonna be
I'm gonna enjoy icing you.
You're
man.
going to be a footnote in my history. People will tell stories about Wax having a little problem with some baby netrunner.
Sure, some little virus program. Your move?
Wax is feeling himself. So I've got a asp below me and then a hellhound.
Correct.
Okay.
And then a file.
And then a file. All right. I think I need that file. I'm going to move down. It's going to make an attack.
Here comes the asp.
I outspeed it.
Totally outspeed it. Yep.
I'm going to deal with it immediately.
Yep.
I'm going to sword.
Defense of 9.
I crit, doing 10 points of damage with my sword.
5 res left.
I use my banhammer.
Defense of 4.
I beat that with a roll of 7 and deal 5 damage.
Yes!
Smash it to pieces.
Thanks to Dad's stuff, this is
Yeah,
for me.
It's a little bit of a power fantasy.
Yeah.
It's also a test, right? He didn't just put this so, like, no one could get in. He did
Yeah.
it so that you...
I could get in.
Yeah.
And you would understand the references and know what you'd have to do.
Know what I'm doing, yeah.
I like the idea that if anyone else came through and just found those photos of this random kid,
Kid.
like,
Right, a reset and then go down.
Okay, here comes the Hellhound.
ooh,
Oh, slow as
good.
balls.
Really?
Oh, yeah, -8.
you're
Yeah.
rolling good, Phil.
18 for speed. At this point, with plus
Yeah.
7, I'm one of the fastest net runners out there.
Yeah, basically. And they're only for this run, right?
Yes,
As soon as you
absolutely.
jack out, it all
They're
fades
gone.
away.
Yeah,
goes.
that's right. That's why I don't want to jack out.
Yeah.
'Cause all of
You
those
have to
artifacts-
restart it
That's
again.
right.
And all of the black ice come
would
back.
reset.
Yeah. As soon as you
Fuck.
jack out, the system manages to
Reboots.
reboots
That
and
makes
puts all the black
sense.
ice in.
Yep.
Cool. I am going to attack it with a sword.
It's
Actually,
it's got more res than the things you
yeah, I'm
faced
going to
before.
slide,
but not-
actually.
Yeah, you can try
I'm
and
gonna slide down.
Perception's pretty good too. 7 plus 6 is 13.
4 plus 2 plus 5 is 11, which is not better.
So you drop down one floor, but it follows you.
me.
There's a file here and at least another floor below you.
Okay. I'm going to attack it with my sword.
It fails its defense really hard,
Right, well, I deal
Like -4.
13 damage with my sword,
leaving it on 7 res.
and then I'm going to use my banhammer.
Defense of 8.
I miss. But that was enough damage. Okay, new round. It attacks me.
It's got a pretty decent attack of 6. Get 8 on an attack.
20 defense.
nice.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
You just
Sword.
wax on a mission.
Wax on.
Wax not off.
Defense of 4.
Attack of 9. Dealing 12 damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Go on, baby.
totally de-res it with you.
Examine this item, or this artifact rather.
Yeah, you
Or
got
object.
nothing chasing
Yep.
you, so at your leisure, you open it back up, and a glowing sword
yes,
appears.
it does.
Floating next to you, you have your Talaria sandals, you have the ball of wax. Is it not ball of wax?
Ew, disgusting.
I have my ball of string,
sword, sandals,
and my photos.
and your kid photos. There's
That's what
at least
tipped it over the
another floor below you.
Pathfind that. Yep.
It's the last floor. It has another file on it.
Go down there. Examine what that is.
It's a shield. You now have plus
Fuck
5
yes.
attack, plus 5 defense, plus 5 speed, and plus 5 slide. You are Theseus.
Bring on the Minotaur.
Yes!
You move all the way back through the architecture and come face to face with the Minotaur.
Plus 20 to attack.
It has only a plus 2 speed,
I outspeed
and
it.
it totally
You
fails.
critted, my boy.
It's your round to attack against the Minotaur.
So with the plus 5 to attack with my sword, I'm going to use the program sword to attack.
Your swords combine into a mega sword.
Mega sword.
Defense of 7.
Yeah, I crit failed.
No.
Wax as if not anything arrogant.
Yeah, and you're like, I've got it now. I've got all the
I'm the
power ups.
best.
I've got all the power ups.
and
You got
then-
plus 5 attack,
Yeah.
and you still miss.
Yeah. It was a bad time. I'm going to use my banhammer.
Yeah.
Right.
Defense of 11.
15.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you hit.
Hey.
You hit.
Dealing 7 damage.
Yeah, off its 25 res.
I'm going to then zap it. Zap.
Defense of 10.
Yeah, I beat that with an attack of an 11.
Yes.
3 damage.
As you have started to damage it, its eyes start to glow and flame, and its sweat steams off its virtual back, and it lifts its axe and comes charging towards you for its round.
As I see this, I'm like, that's good programming, Dad. I crit defense.
Yeah, so it only got an 11, so you
Yeah.
totally defend with your
20
Theseus' shield.
22 defense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
I
Is there
ping it
anything
away.
on the shield? Is there like any sort of emblem or any sort of
It's
markings
a
on it?
Greek design, you know, those in those profile, and it shows
Is it almost
Theseus
of a,
slaying the Minotaur.
Nice.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be of a Gorgon woman's head.
I'm going to use my sword.
Crit fails its defense,
Okay, great.
ends up with a 0.
Okay, I do 10 points of damage to it with my sword.
You're slicing through with all your power-ups. You're slicing through the code that keeps it strung together.
I'm then going to use my banhammer.
Defense of 5.
I beat that with 14 and deal 5 points of damage.
Yeah.
It's like a Toreador, right? Like the bull is angry but super focused on one thing, and if you're just fast enough, you zip around, keep stabbing it in.
I defeat the Minotaur, or Wax defeats the Minotaur,
You drop to the last floor,
looks at Bartmoss. See.
and he does like a slow clap.
Why are you still here?
Can you beat a speed of 16?
Should have
No.
should have locked it. Oh.
He's going to hurt me.
It's a lot of dice.
Oh my god.
Except, as that bolt comes towards you, a pair of golden wings sprout from your back and wrap around your body, deflecting the strike before they de-res,
I activate the control node.
deviate.
Yes, on a 13. I don't have any bonuses for that. I then jack out.
As you jack out, a part of your deck fizzes with crackling blue energy and shorts out. The prototype of wings in your deck
Is gone.
is gone.
Fuck.
The lights in the room all power on,
That is good. That is good.
and the elevator descends into the space.
Wax will take off his glasses,
Unlinked from your deck, I hope.
unlinked from the deck. First thing is to pull his interface cables out from his neck and look at the two of his friends. We're good to go.
The cage elevator comes down. You can slide across the old mechanical door. You know, those lovely old doors that concertina...
Like an old elevator kind of style.
Three of you pull it closed, and up you go through the hole in the ceiling, and then you enter the Tower of Crete. The elevator opens onto a long, disused subway station. As the lights flicker on up and down the length of the space, they reveal a total conversion into living quarters, cyberdeck workshop, communications hub, storage area, and programming suite. The programming suite has obviously had the most attention, forming a near-complete ring of interlinked consoles, computers, screens, and holographic displays surrounding a very dusty swivel chair. Space appears lived in. Tangled mass of wires, half-finished projects, oddly placed tools, piles of books, technical manuals. There are strange notes with arcane diagrams attached to odd surfaces. The tower instantly conjures up the images of its builder and occupier, bustling with a distractible energy, alone for a long time. As you step into the space and approach the programming suite, a set of holographic projectors activate, and after a brief moment of focusing, Wax's father Daedalus appears in the swivel chair, or at least the image of him does. He looks up at you and says, "Fuck." Roll to Cast Feed the Beast is a Baby Beard media production. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and all our podcasts are on Spreaker, Spotify, YouTube, and all good podcatchers. You can support us on Patreon at www.patreon.com/babybeard. Cyberpunk Red and all associated properties are trademark of R. Talsorian Games, used with permission.